This is a quick intro to my 75-gallon red cherry shrimp tank. It's been up and running for about 3 months now. I am using one sponge homemade HMF filter, and you can see that in the back left corner. It's got 4 large pieces of wood in here, all reclaimed from the Eastern Sierras, and various plants. I've got Anubis, Java ferns, Amazon swords, various grasses, and tiger lotus in here, and a lot of Christmas moss for these shrimp. The substrate is fluval stratum, and I did a poor choice on my rock color, picking a red, gray, blue, green rock color, because it makes it kind of hard to see the shrimp on that, but I really liked the color of it when I bought it. Just wasn't thinking that one through. I've got a lot of Indian almond leaves in there, and you can see I've got the white sand up front for my main feeding area to help keep it clean. Every so often I'll just go through and kind of churn the sand up and keep things clean. I don't do any vacuuming in this. In fact, I have not even done a water change on this in the 3 months that it's been up and running, and they are reproducing and the water is staying very, very stable. I use RO DI water remineralized with Shrimp King GH KH Plus, and it's been doing fantastic. I typically feed with Hikari sinking pellets, Bactria E, Shrimp Baby, and Shrimp Fit. Sometimes I'll use some Tetracolor Flake just to mix things up. I've done Hikari sinking pellets, Shrimp King Color, but I want to start experimenting with other foods and figured nobody else is really doing comparisons on a lot of the shrimp food and showing what they do, and that's the whole point of this video series. I'm going to be doing shrimp food showdowns, comparisons, running things side by side and showing it off. You'll see that the shrimp in here are swimming around heavily, just freely, crazy, because it's only a shrimp tank. I don't have snails in here. You'll see babies tugboating around with the adults and swimming around and just enjoying everything peacefully with no predators in the tank. It's just shrimp. It's quite entertaining to watch. So yeah, this is the intro to my tank. I'm gonna go ahead and just let this run so you can sit here and watch this. If you have any input, things you want to see done, this will be a great experiment. I'll be running some more glass tubes down the side so I can try and drop food straight down to very specific areas without it spreading everywhere in the tank, which is really hard to do with some of the powder food. So I might wind up turning down or off my HMF filter during that time just to try and get this going. But I will be doing as many foods as I can. I'll be doing unboxing videos showing off the raw products and everything else during this whole video series. So there's going to be a lot going on because I'm not seeing anyone doing this, and I really want to know more about these products. And what really drove this was the Shrimp King sample packet. It's 17 bucks for, basically 3-4 ounces of food. It's kind of ridiculous when you can just buy the same thing in mass quantity that'll last a lot longer. And I'm sure a lot of people are curious about it, curious about the shrimp lollies and other things like that, various leaves, what does good, what doesn't. You can see I've got quite a few sticks there in the back left corner up against my filter. The shrimps devour Indian almond leaves. Right now I've got one almost gone. I've gone through 4 before this, and I still got 4 leaves in there right now, with 2 soakings to pull most of the tannins out before I put them in. It just softens them up, gets a biofilm on them, and the shrimp jump all over it as soon as I do that. I will be testing out other leaves during this time, so I'll start tagging and moving leaves around so I can show the difference between, say, Indian almond, mulberry, oak, maple, eucalyptus. We'll try out a lot of different leaves and a lot of different foods in this whole video series. Well, that's about 5 minutes. I'm going to stop talking and just let this video run for quite some time so you can watch the tank. Again, quick intro, so enjoy.